Sure. Yes.
Daddy?
Yes.
Fruity, I like that drink. Daddy?
Yes. What?
Okay. 7 bananas,
Mm-hmm.
barley powder, a little bit of lime.
Oh, you put lime in it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And,
Water, hemp seeds, Hawaiian spirulina, and that's it. Now I'm going to show you how I pour it.
So pour yours in by yourself?
Well, this one's already...
You can do that. Okay, this is yours, Allison, and let Sandy pour his.
This one's Sandy's. Here.
Okay.
You want me to pour it back in so you can pour it? I'll pour it back in.
Okay, he's going to let you do it. Nice.
Oh no, I failed.
It's okay. There you go. There.
Oh
That's all right. We'll pick it up.
no. Yeah.
Permaculture. Thriving ecosystems all around this world. Permaculture help lead the way, yes, a new revolution. We singing permaculture help lead the way, yes, we found a solution. That's right, permaculture help lead the way in this new revolution. Permaculture help lead the way, yes, we found a solution.
Hi, Daddy. How's your run?
Bananas in it.
7 bananas? That's great.
Yes, it's an island foodscape takeover. If anybody asks, we call it permaculture. Planting seeds, we secure our family's future. What you give is what you get from the roots and up. What you give is what you get from the roots and up. What you give is what you get from the roots and up. Yeah, we're all seeds of love, planted in your garden. We're all seeds of love, yes. Planted in your garden, we're all seeds of love. Planted in your garden, we're all seeds of love, yes. Planted in your garden, plant a seed, watch it grow, and let everyone know this is how we'll survive in these times, yes, yes. Plant a seed, watch it grow, and let everyone know this is how we'll survive in these times, yes.
So to finish off my smoothie, I added in the greens from our garden, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and barley grass juice powder. Blended it all up, and it's a perfect smoothie for me during my pregnancy. And I've been loving this smoothie almost every day for a couple months now, ever since my son Elvis made it for me.
Permaculture help lead the way, yes, we found a solution. Oh yes, it's your lifestyle design in collaboration with the elements surrounding you.
Andrew's post-workout smoothie had lots of ripe spotty organic bananas that we got at the farmer's market, and we have a few more racks already growing in our backyard. He also added barley grass juice powder from my friend's company called Daily Green Boost, as well as Hawaiian spirulina with fresh barhi dates, frozen wild blueberries, and water blended smooth.
Just around the world, growing in abundance and living in harmony. Just like the Hawaiian Ahupua system, Mauka Tumakai. Planting with the flow of the vine, we can create communities that thrive.
I have banana in my morning and then eat.
Self-sufficient, regenerative, and alive. When we work together, we will find that there's no waste. It all has its purpose and place. No need waste when you put it back into the cycle.
A bit after I chilled my raspberry leaf tea in the fridge, I drank it with some lime. A couple of Elvis and Sandy's friends came over for a homeschool lesson planting papayas and gardening, and then Andrew taught some geography.
Into the cycle. Be conscious of your actions. This is our home, yeah.
Then I made a medium-sized salad with romaine lettuce, some arugula and basil from our garden, bell pepper, avocado, garden tomatoes, onion, and sea veggie dulse. I blended up a simple dressing of whatever I had left over in the fridge that appealed to me, of cashews, hemp seeds, carrot, bell pepper, lime juice, pickled jalapenos, and a little water blended smooth.
Yeah. Permaculture help lead the way in this new revolution. That's right. Permaculture help lead the way. Yes, we found a solution.
It's jackfruit season, so for lunch, Andrew cut open a big jackfruit that we bought at the farmer's market. I'm so lucky Andrew does all the hard work of opening it up and setting aside the fruit for me, as it's quite sticky and takes a lot of work to get out. If you aren't sure what a jackfruit is, it is crunchy and sweet and has the flavor of juicy fruit gum. Some varieties are more gooey, but I prefer this crunchy, super sweet variety. Andrew ate about half of this big jackfruit and set aside the rest for me and the boys to enjoy later.
Plant your gardens and your trees. It's a perma-blitz. It's a perma-
Sandy and Elvis played hide and go seek with some neighbor friends, and I packed up some jackfruit to eat on the ride over to my pregnancy chiropractic appointment. And I'd just like to mention there are so many ways to eat and enjoy a healthy vegan diet. If lots of tropical fruit and raw veggies don't appeal to you, or you live in a climate where quality fruit is scarce, that's totally okay. Find what works for you and what appeals to you. Sweet potatoes, squashes, beans, lentils, oats, quinoa, veggies, etc. are all examples of perfectly wonderful staples on a healthy vegan diet. Alright, so after I got back from the pregnancy chiropractor, I made a tray of baked sweet potatoes and golden potatoes. Just thinly slice your potatoes of choice, place on a baking tray with parchment paper, and sprinkle with garlic, black pepper, and a pinch of sea salt. Bake in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for as long as your potatoes need to cook evenly. I dipped the potatoes in the leftover cashew dressing I made earlier that day, and oh my gosh, it was so good. And I definitely ate the whole tray.
Permaculture help lead the way in this new revolution. Permaculture help lead the way, yes, we found a solution. In these times, permaculture help lead the way in this new revolution.
Did you have a good nap, Sandy?
I want them that too.
Okay.
Permaculture help lead the way, yes, we found a solution. Oh, yes.
For dinner, I was craving ramen noodle soup bowls, so we found a simple vegan recipe on the Hot for Food blog. And I'll put the link in the description box below to their blog if you'd like to make it. It was so easy and fast to make. Filled with lots of ramen noodles, veggies including more kale from our garden, and only a few other ingredients like firm tofu and miso. If you're interested in going vegan and would like to be inspired and learn more about the ethical, environmental, and health reasons to live a vegan lifestyle, check out the video, The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear by Gary Yourofsky on YouTube. Andrew and I watched this speech years ago and it literally changed our lives. I'm so grateful I found this speech, so I'll put the link to it in the description box below if you're interested in watching it.
Communities that thrive, self-sufficient, regenerative, and alive. When we work together, we will find that there's no waste. It all has its purpose and place.
How's your dinner?
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
No need waste when you put it back into the cycle. There's no waste. It all has its purpose and place. No need waste when you put it back into the cycle.
How's your dinner, Sandboy?
It means no worries. How's it? It's so good. Thank you, babe.
Permaculture help lead the way. Yes, we found a solution.
He need a star. Oh no, he need the one. What do I do now? And they bury it.
Permaculture help lead the way in this new revolution. Permaculture help lead the way. Yes, we found a solution. Hey!